YouTube land, and welcome back to the Chaos Asylum. I am your host, Alex Payne, and today is another WWE Monday Night Raw reactions. And tonight there will be a dumpster match between Braun Strowman and Kalisto. And at Payback, it's going to be Roman Reigns taking on Braun Strowman. And last week, I just fell asleep, guys. I apologize. I was super tired and whatnot. And the thing I found that was pretty cool is that the Big Show faced off against Braun Strowman in the main event. And this match was back and forth, and what have you not. So then, I find out that the ring breaks again. The referee falls out. Everybody's laid out. And that's how Monday Night Raw ended for last week. So are we going to have a rematch tonight? Nope, because Braun Strowman's already in a match. Why would I even say that? So here we go, guys. So we kick off the show with Chris Jericho coming up. And then him talking about, you know, hey, what's up, everybody? You know, he's like, I hate to say this, but this is going to be the last, you know, Jericho, you know, God. Jericho's talk show, because he's going to win the United States Championship. Because when he wins the United States Championship, he'll go over to SmackDown Live. Now, he's telling everybody, like, you know, Jimmy on, man. And how, like, legit, Kevin Owens is a stupid idiot and whatnot. Then he gets interrupted by The Miz. The Miz comes out and he's like, okay, get all this junk out of here. Then he's like, well, since Chris Jericho is going to be going to SmackDown Live, you're going to be introduced to Miz TV, the best talk show host, the top best show on WWE Monday Night Raw. And he's like, my guest is Chris Jericho. And Jericho's just sitting down, and then Dean Ambrose's music hits. He comes out and he goes, okay, come on, get stuff out of here. Let's go, get everything under. So then it transfers from Miz TV to to the Ambrose Asylum. And Ambrose is like, welcome my guest, Chris Jericho. And Maurice and The Miz, don't boo my guests. Let's try this again. Maurice and The Miz. He's like, oh, well, I can't do nothing about it. He's like, Jericho, I know I did some stuff to you before we went through battles. I destroyed your coat and stuff like that. So he's like, by the way, you still owe me like $15,000. He's like, well, I don't got $15,000 because I, you know, blew it on like blackjack or whatever. So he gave him a jacket, and it was just a regular dress-up jacket with like Christmas lights on it. And Jericho put it on, and then and he's like, well, what about, you know, everybody should be giving me a gift. This is what The Miz is saying, because I saved the Intercontinental Championship and doing this and doing that to people that actually need a shot and whatnot, that deserve it. And then he's like, oh, well, I got your gift too. And he kicked Miz in the gut and did the whole, you know, dirty deeds and then left. And then Jericho picked up his list. He's like, hey, Maurice, do you know what you get when you're married to a stupid idiot like The Miz? You made the list! So then that happened, and right now it's Sheamus and Cesaro with the Hardy Boyz out there, and pretty much Matt Hardy is going to take on Sheamus, and Jeff Hardy and Cesaro will be on the outside. So Sheamus and Matt Hardy are going on and on and on and on, okay? So the match starts off, and then Matt just goes right after Sheamus. Knocks on his ass, clothesline, stomping, headlock. Takes him to the outside, does a side effect on the outside. Goes to commercial break. So we're back, and we get back from commercial break, and Sheamus is dominating. He has Matt Hardy on the ground in a headlock. Matt Hardy gets up, knocks Sheamus on his butt. I hate when I say a lot. Sheamus gets to the top rope, jumps off and clotheslines Matt. He gets a pin to cover 1-2. He kicks up. Matt gets up. He tries to do the beating of the drums. Does it. Sheamus did to Matt Hardy. Then walked right into a side effect. 1-2 kick out, and then pretty much Sheamus did this running knee, and he's like, oh, right in the face, and Matt rolled out of the ring and whatnot. And so then after that, Jeff got worried and went over to his brother, was like, oh man, you alright? And then Sheamus threw him in, Matt Hardy into the ring, and then, here comes Cesaro, the distraction. Sheamus is like, what the hell's going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? Turns around right into a twist of fate. 1, 2, 3. The Hardy Boys win Matt Hardy wins the match. And then Cesaro's losing it and getting mad. Excuse me. And then Sheamus gets in and he's like, it's alright. They shake each other's hand and they raise the hands of the Hardy Boys. And then they leave. We go to the back and Kurt's talking on the phone with somebody. And he's like, hey. He's like, the match tonight, the first time ever on Monday Night Raw, it's going to be a dumpster match between Braun Strowman and Kalisto. I'm going to make sure with Kalisto that he still wants to go through with this or not. And then he's like, hello? And then he looks over and he's like, what are you doing? Are you insane? And it's freaking The Miz complaining about him getting beat up by Dean Ambrose and whatnot. He's like, well, I didn't really schedule you to be here to be on Miz TV. And he's like, oh, really? Really? Is this what you're going to do to your top tier superstars? Me and my beautiful wife? And he's like, well, what we do here on Raw is we settle our problems in the ring. So you go ahead, find yourself a partner or a co-host, and whatnot, and go out there and you'll be facing the team of Chris Jericho, Y2J, and the current Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose in a tag team match. And then tomorrow night, Shinsuke Nakamura is going to make an announcement to the WWE Universe, and Naomi is going to put her SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line against Charlotte. So there's another tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw, and it involves the Cruiserweights. It is TJ Perkins teaming up with Neville, the Cruiserweight Champion, taking on Austin Aries, the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship, and Gallagher. So they come out to the ring. They both are like, you ready to get in the ring? It's like, yeah. They both slide in, start beating the crap out of both of them. Throw them over the top rope. They're like, yeah! And went to a commercial break. Not much, right? So we come back from commercial break, and it's the Cruiserweight Champion in the ring. No, it's TJ Perkins in the ring. And the gentleman, Jack Gallagher, and he has him in a headlock. And he's getting up, and then Jack gets in. He gets up, starts elbowing everybody. Then he gets thrown into the corner and tags in Neville. Neville gets tagged in. He comes in, starts beating him up a little bit. And then Jack Gallagher is like, nope. Does a reversal, throws him into the corner, and whatnot. And then here comes TJ Perkins. He gets thrown into Neville. And then, what's his name? Austin Aries comes in. He's like a house of fire, destroying everybody. And then finally he does his I call it a roaring elbow. 1, 2, 3, Gallagher and Austin Aries win their match. So Braun Strowman and Kalisto's match just got over with. As you guys know, of course, Braun Strowman was beating the crap out of Kalisto. Like, he was dominating this match. Clotheslines, throwing him around like a fucking rag doll. Blah. He pretty much, tried to throw him into the dumpster a couple times, and Kalisto was like, nope. In the end, pretty much Kalisto, which is surprising, won this match and put Braun Strowman into the trash can. He's like, drop kick! He's like, what? Well, boom! And he just fell into it. He's like, oh, hell no. So he slides back in the ring, and he just picks Kalisto up by the throat and just slams him down like 3 times, beats the shit out of him, takes him to the outside, throws him into the barricade a couple times, throws him into the dumpster, pushes it up the rampway, and then, everybody's like, no, don't do it, Braun, no, whoa. And then pretty much Braun's like, get away from me! And then he, legit, does a ratchet strap, and ratchet straps it down, and then, he lines it up, and then he pretends to leave to go in the back, and then he comes running out, and he's like, nope! And it's funny how, they sort of, they're like, oh my god, Kalisto's in there, he's hurt! It's like, it wasn't even that far of a drop. What? It's like, what the hell? So Braun Strowman's like, yeah, I'm a monster, walks away. So we get back, and Kalisto is getting strapped on and loaded into a ambulance. And then we go back to the ring, and they're going to keep an update on this. And then Bray Wyatt comes out, and he's talking about the House of Horrors match, and how pretty much Randy Orton's going to be stuck there because that's going to be his purgatory. And how scars don't heal, Randy. You didn't think that this was all over, did you? Follow the buzzards. So Dana Brooke was taking on Alicia Fox. This match didn't take long. A couple moves. Northern Lights suplex with the bridge. 1-2 kick out by Dana. Dana hits her finishing move on Alicia Fox. 1-2-3. She wins. Emma comes out. She gives her a hug. She's like, "What are you doing? This is my moment. Get out of here." And then we go to the back where there's Samoa Joe, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson. And they're talking about how there's a big 6-man tag match. And I believe it is up next. And it's going to consist of Big Cass, Enzo Amore, Seth Rollins, taking on Samoa Joe and the Club, Enzo and Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. And they're talking about like how they're going to destroy them tonight, and how Samoa Joe and the Club known each other for a very long time, and they've know ways to destroy the human body and whatnot. And maybe tonight Samoa Joe will destroy Seth Rollins, and he may not get to pay back because he wants to give revenge for Triple H and Stephanie. So Enzo Amore and Big Cass are coming out, and they're doing the whole, "My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and I can't teach that." And this guy right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom! And then they got attacked by Gallows and Anderson, and then Joe pulls Big Cass over the railing and starts beating the shit out of him. And then Enzo gets the magic killer. And then here comes Seth Rollins, and he wipes out Gallows and Anderson, beats up on Joe, gets him in the ring, and then Seth's beating up on Joe. And then here comes Gallows and Anderson beating up on Seth Rollins. And then here comes Big Cass to help out Seth. Clears the ring. They go check on Enzo to see if he's okay, and they went to commercial break. So the 6-man tag comes on. We come back from commercial break, and Kurt Angle's out there, the general manager of Raw. He's like, "I found you guys a suitable replacement because Enzo Amore can't fight right now. And it's my boy, Finn Balor." Yeah, so he goes out there. That's their tag partner. They get in the match. The match goes back and forth. And then Finn gets in, and he just like starts kicking everybody's ass. And then he gets his butt kicked, and then he tags in Joe, and then all hell breaks loose. And then in the end, pretty much, like Seth Rollins had Anderson, and he was about to do the pedigree, but he's like, "Nope," and they like threw him out like he did an Irish whip, grabbed him, pulled him back in, and jumped up and kneed him right in the face. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins, Big Cass, and Finn Balor won the 6-man tag match. Up next, it's going to be Alexa Bliss in action, I believe. The #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship. So, Alexa Bliss comes out and she starts talking crap on Bayley. And then Bayley comes out and she's like, "Oh, you don't think I know that you were talking about me, all that stuff about being a little girl and rainbows and butterflies and stuff like that." She's like, "You're just the type of girl, Alexa, that you can't say it to people's face, you gotta say it behind their back." And she's like, yeah, that's true. And she's like, "This Sunday, I'm gonna beat you and shut your mouth in my hometown." She's like, "Wait, your hometown is at Payback? What?" She's like, "Okay, I thought you lived in Candyland, but okay." And then Sasha Banks comes out, and then she's like, "Oh, do you think you run Monday Night Raw? The girl with the gold runs Monday Night Raw, and that's Bayley. And Bayley gonna kick your ass and shut you up and show you up at Payback. I might as well just do that right now." Pow! So the next matchup is going to be Sasha Banks taking on Alexa Bliss. So then the match between Alexa Bliss and what's his name? What's her name? And Sasha Banks happened, and like it didn't even go on that long. Couple moves, and then what happened was, oh my god, Spike, jeez. The dog is like licking his water like crazy, guys, jeez. You probably can hear that in the background. Oh my dear lord, it's gonna be dark, but whatever, it's cool. So Alexa Bliss walks out of the match, gets counted out. Bayley chases after her to get her back in the ring. She gets away and runs away, and then attacks Bayley from behind, and then runs away again. Then we go into the back, where we see Jericho and what's his name, Dean Ambrose, and they're talking about like what they're gonna do tonight and how like how Dean said that they need to be on the same page and he don't feel comfortable because he's on the list, and that's why he penciled it in instead of pinned it in, and then he was asking to get taken off the list, and he's like, well, you still owe me $15,000. He's like, but I got you this cool coat. He's like, yeah, it's very unique. Okay, cool. He's like, but you powerbombed me through like legit 69 texts I take on my skin one by one. And then he's like, well, to be honest, I'd do it again, but I won't do it tonight. Just take me off the list. All right, well, whatever, I'll take you off. And then he starts smacking him in the shoulder, like, yeah, let's do this, LD! And then he, like, legit walks away, and then Jericho just pins it back in. He legit just goes and puts, like, Dean's name back on the list, and whatnot. So, yeah, that's what happened. So, we had Kurt Hawkins out there saying that he's making people go to Star Power because of him. The Big Show, Finn Balor. He made an open challenge to anybody in the back locker room to come fight him, and so it could rise their stock and the Star Power. So Apollo Crews comes up. Now, and then, the match starts up. Apollo's kicking it. I keep saying that a lot. Apollo's destroying him. And then he gets a couple moves in on Apollo. And then in the end, he did the Enziguri, the spinning powerbomb, 1, 2, 3. Wins the match. Here comes Titus O'Neil. And pushes the referee, like, yeah, look at that, cool, yeah. Has his arm up, and he takes a selfie. He takes a selfie with him. He's like, ah. And he's like, dude, what the hell? And whatnot. And then up next, we're going to find out the update on Kalisto and how he's doing and what's going on. So, what happened was, they took a look back on what, like, Braun Strowman did, right? Destroying everybody and doing whatever. Then, we go in the back, and Kurt Angle is talking to Austin Aries. Austin Aries gives him a banana, bumps into the Miz. He's like, oh, hey, Miz, did you find a partner, or are you going at it alone? He's like, oh, did I? He's like, I didn't find a partner, he found me. And it's somebody that's big, and it's going to shock everybody. And Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho are going to be in so much trouble. And then the Drifter comes behind him, and he starts playing music, and he goes to the side, and Kurt's like, good choice. I don't even know him. Good luck, you're going to need it. No, I won't. Yes, you will. No, I won't. Yes, you will. No, I won't. Yes, you will. No, I won't. That match is up next. Dean Ambrose, the Intercontinental Champion, Y2J, Chris Jericho, taking on The Miz and a mystery partner. So everybody gets in the ring. The Miz comes out there. He's all happy, and he's like, this is my tag team partner. And he does like 3 times and nothing. So he's like, oh, well, my partner's late. I'm out of here. Kurt Angle comes out and says, I don't care if your partner's late. It was your job to get a partner. And just because he's not here doesn't mean that there's not going to be a match. So the match is going to start right now, and you're going to stay there. So then Dean Ambrose and Jericho are beating, like, let's see, Jericho grabs him, throws him in the corner, chops him, takes the jacket off, throws him in the other corner. And then Dean grabs a hold of Jericho. They throw each other into him. Bulldog, clothesline him over the top rope, and then Jericho puts on his sunglasses, and we go to a commercial break. So we come back from commercial break, and then Jericho and Dean are, tagging in and out. Jericho's beating up on Jericho, then tags in Dean. Dean's in for a little bit, beats up on, the Miz. And it's like, wait, I'll wait for my partner to come here, please. I'm begging you. And Dean's like, what? And he just starts beating him up again. And then he runs on, what is it? I can't talk. The Miz runs on the outside around Maurice. Big boots to Dean Ambrose. Then he beats up on Dean for a little bit. Dean comes back with that lyric clothesline. And then, Miz rolls out of the ring, walks up the rampway. Dean goes after him. And then, pretty much we find out who Miz's partner was. It was Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt is up on the stage, and he beats up on Dean. Gives his sister Abigail to Dean. And then they take Chris Jericho down to the ring. And then Miz is like, I got this. He slides in the ring, gets a code breaker. Then Bray Wyatt gets in, Sister Abigail to Randy, or to Chris Jericho. And the Miz is like, and he's all like, Sister Abigail to the Miz, came down, follow the Buzzards. So what you guys think of Monday Night Raw? Did you like it? Did you think it sucked? Leave it in the comments below. And like I always say, I'd like to say hello to all my new subscribers out there, and welcome to the Chaos Asylum. So like I always say, share this video, leave a comment, hit the like button, and if you haven't done it already, smash that subscribe button. Later.